And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his third rebound on the night. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes. A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Warriors leading by 7. And Freak throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Rose dishes to Covington. Shoots from the right block. Another one falls for Chicago.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. To the middle. Here's Freak. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Freak's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. Outside Rose. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Covington, no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Warriors lead by 7. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.
Let's go!
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. Warriors leading by 7. They've got Pau Gasol. Carter Williams is out there. Jimmy Butler. Then there's Cole Aldrich. And it's Turner in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Carter Williams kicks to Aldrich. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Aldrich has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Chicago. The dish to Freak. From deep three-point range. It's all in by the Bulls. Carter Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over in the corner, Turner. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. Curry kicks to Freak. Baseline J on the way. Jump shot is good. Freak's got 35 in the game.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. I mean, you'd like to see that every time down the floor.
Carter Williams against Curry. Carter Williams dishes to Gasol. Great D that time from Green.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Inside, there's Freak. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Bulls trail by 6. And Butler, here we go. Green with the block. They retain possession. There's the 3. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Turner. That's 7 points for Butler.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Gasol. Pass to Turner. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is
Nasty.
about the athleticism on that finish. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Freak. From outside, off the mark.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Carter Williams can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Freak. Poked loose. Turner with the steal. Butler on the wing. Outside Gasol. They double him with Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Butler kicks to Turner. Gets the bucket and the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Been a solid outing for Evan Turner. 12 points and also a block shot. His fourth quarter performance, impressive.
He has really picked it up as we've come down the stretch.
Butler in the corner to take the lead, and he gets it to go. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going. For the Bulls.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heels. Look at the number of steals they've been able to. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Robert Covington's checked in for Evan Turner. Here's Freak. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler kicks to Carter Williams. For 3, Covington. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
So it's Chicago now. They trail by 1. Carter Williams kicks to Gasol. And the Bulls with another miss. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Misses off the right iron.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
From 20 feet out, here's Freak. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Freak's got 43 points. Carter Williams kicks to Butler. Curry against Carter Williams. Passes to Covington. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Takes the 13-footer. No good. Nice D from Freak.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Some fantastic numbers for Freak. 43 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from three, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. Two-possession game now.
Curry brings the double. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Carter Williams, the pass to Butler. The putback, good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
Yeah, that's what we call a potent 1-2 punch.
All right, guys, let's get it for your love Bulls.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. 20 seconds left in the game. And McRoberts kicks to Sessions. There's the triple. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Thompson. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So it's Chicago now. 7-point differential. Kicks to Aldridge. The shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. Misses there. And that's it, folks. The Golden State Warriors have won it all.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, you have to hand it to the entire organization. They worked together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.